Basically, smart contracts mainly was popular in the Ethereum blockchain. Basically, Ethereum blockchain, smart contracts are stored in the basically Ethereum blockchain. And whenever you store something in the blockchain, basically it is immutable. Basically, cannot, because the blockchain is replicated in different areas.
So you mean to say that the ERC has a 2.0 basis algorithms. So there are many other algorithms available, like a 777 and others.
Yes.
So why are you choosing ERC instead of the 2.0?
Basically, it's the standard, but many points basically have based on the ERC 020, and the ERC 777 is the research you can see basically. So stability is one of the main issues basically. So it's more stable and more you can say stability. You can say the main thing basically.
Exactly.
So we have also cross basically in the cross we have also use the ERC 020, and then next is we can use the ERC 777, but it's in the research basically. So we cannot use right now because stability is the main issue basically.
Okay. So you mean to say that actually this platform is across the fundamental layer, we have actually mandatory has the transaction search and each transaction by the smart contract.
Yeah.
This smart contract to the best rate and ERC 2.0, the 0 basis. So then 777 other algorithm is not so mature, that is a reason. But maybe we can see later on. But we can actually select it most the stable models right now. Okay. Then we actually this layer, and the next layer is the wallet, because all the transaction related to the financial things. Sometimes they have to show the money we have here, or sometimes so has our own assets and all. So wallet and also upper layer, just explain so the top layer, these layers.
Yeah, basically the X wallet is the second layer in our system. X wallet is the second layer. And basically we are trying to enhance the basic version. We are trying to enhance more secure version. X wallet we are right now developing basically. So X wallet contains a private key, which is the most important asset of any wallet basically, because if the private key is stolen, then your funds are gone basically. So it should be safe and should be secure basically. So according our design is to store in the three parts, and all the three parts will be required to regenerate the key and do the transaction basically.
And so what is the advantage that you dividing the three keys and simultaneously? And of course, one key is a normal private key, and the private key you're connecting to is the normal way. But our case, we design three different, the dividing into private key, and then maybe one part of the private key in the pocket of the owner, but the other two keys maybe differentiation area. Even private key is somebody lost, then they never take back to the original data. So this kind of risk hedge. So three key dividing and also multiple locations. So what is the advantage compared to the single?
Basically, when the private key, for example, if you the private key in your wallet, for example, normally people store their wallet is stored in the mobile phone, and the private key is also in the mobile phone. But it can be mobile phone can be stolen and your funds can be stolen. But if you have divided into three parts, the different locations you have stored the three parts. So if anyone can get the one part, he needs two other parts to regenerate the secret basically. Even if he get the two parts, he cannot regenerate the secret. But if in our case, we have divided the private key in different parts, and all the parts.
One advantage is actually availability.
Yeah.
So if actually three nodes dividing, but even one node failure was not available, we can retrieve the data to other nodes and so recreate it. So the probability of these things, if actually three data dividing and the three private keys, and then this is actually Metcalfe's law. It's the number of n equals small n multiply n minus 1 over 2. So this availability and multiply to so key multiply as the number of data, the three places. So it means that 3 by 3, and so 9, so 9 over 1. So this is actually much more less actually sweet and to get others.
Yeah, well, this is a divide. The X wallet is the main the others we have already explained the triple X. We are dividing the X into triple format, and beyond this we have the layer of API layer. Basically, whenever we have proposed different applications will interact with the wallet basically. Like beacon application, exchange application, payment application, and there will be these are the applications from our side. Of third-party application can be also there. They can also write the application there. So any application that wants to interact with the X wallet, they have to go through this API layer. And on the API layer, we will use the wireless checking things basically, because the wallet very important basically. So we have sandboxing techniques we have to utilize this year. We have proposed to utilize the sandboxing technique so that malicious applications can be cannot use the wallet and store the funds basically.
Yeah, this makes sense. So now we mentioned that application layer. Okay, we actually make one standard cross fundamental layer and added on is the wallet side layer and added on the experiment other things, and so we use a secure assurance method. But this is actually layer of the box X wallet. Wallet is actually wallet. Okay? Not only just money, the currencies and assets, everything in the wallet. And then top of the wallet side, application API to connect service applications. Those service applications, they give the services, they are participating in our cross network. But this is one of the vulnerabilities, the risk. If those applications have some virus or some Trojan virus and then connecting this, then very big threat for us. So then this, I think, of authentications or the technique, we actually design many things. For example, API has mandatory has a mail checker, the black box versus mail checker. Number two, we have the white box versus using Ontology and the sandbox. The sandbox, once we actually apply those outside third-party application and for export across the environment, we actually minimum observe some time of the period and then using sandbox. If something happening, then we never open to them. We never give them permission to access it. This is actually one point.
Yeah.
Then we maintain much more secure network environment or the centralized network. Okay, today, more details we can discuss, but maybe better way to show them actually in a whiteboard and discuss it couple of things.
Yes.
But now today's actually main purpose is actually we're going to introduce our member. We have right now actually cross environment. One is the cross design team, and then so fundamental area our teams, and also the design team for application side, and also design team of our image selections. Oh, forget about this one. API, next API between API to our application, we have a one sandwich layer. This sandwich layer is called image selections using image detection technique.
This
is actually technology is come from Alice. So this part is we can show a demonstration, but actually any other object, service, given service, we can actually use those box icon and select of these things. Then we utilize the services. So this icon box is the advantage of the icon box is no actually language barrier and global basis. So in today, it's globe. We are living here in the Earth. This globe, they have 6,912 languages. 6,912 languages available. But almost 40-50% language is very similar. Maybe Urdu, Japanese is a little different, but Japanese is different anyway. But English and other European languages is very similar. This is natural language, so special researchers they say. But anyway, if we support completely ideal e-commerce site, exchange, the platform, we have to support those 6,912 languages. That's very tough work. So then sandwich layer, image selection. This selection is connecting to any other application, explore it, cross environment. Then they can easy to choose and to click on these things. Then they can succeed their application code.
Yeah.
So this is the one thing. So anyway, today we will introduce each team, how they're working now, and we don't know we don't give them name, but actually we just say hello to everybody. Okay, let's go to the members, please.